Hi boys and girls, so I'm doing lesson 7-5, draw a strip diagram and write an equation. Okay, so we're going to be doing strip diagrams, writing equations. So we're going to communicate mathematical ideas, reasonings, and their implications using multiple representations, including symbols, diagrams, graphs, and language as appropriate. Okay, so let me read my problem. It says, Maggie needs to wrap 30 presents this week. She plans on wrapping 5 presents each day. If instead she wraps 10 presents each day, how much sooner will she finish? Okay, so as always, I'm going to do my cubes. And I'm going to circle my important numbers. So 30 presents. She plans on wrapping 5 presents. And then if instead she wraps 10 presents, okay, then I'm going to underline my question. If instead she wraps 10 presents each day, how much sooner will she finish? Okay. So if we read the whole problem carefully, she plans on wrapping 5 presents each day. But then it says if instead she wraps 10 presents each day, how much sooner will she finish? So I'm going to have 2 questions here. Okay, my first question is going to be, how many days to wrap 5 presents? Okay, that's my first question because it says she plans on wrapping 5 presents each day. My second question is going to be, how many days to wrap 10 presents? Because then it says, if instead she wraps 10 presents each day, how much sooner will she finish? So now I'm going to continue. I'm going to do box in my keywords. Okay, each. And then I'm going to box in if instead, each again. I'm going to box in how much sooner. Okay. And like the problem says, we're going to be doing strip diagrams. So I'm going to focus on this sentence. She plans on wrapping 5 presents each day. Okay. So I'm going to do my get. Before I do my strip diagram, I'm going to do my get. My total is going to be my 30 presents. Okay. And it says she plans on wrapping 5 presents each day. So my each is going to be 5 presents. And I want to know how many days it's going to take. So I don't know that. I'm going to put a question mark and I'm going to put days. Because it's asking how much sooner will she finish. So now I'm going to do my strip diagram. You're always going to have your total on the top. So I'm going to put, this is my 30 presents. And it says 5, she's planning on wrapping 5 presents each day. So I'm going to make 5 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my 30 presents, these are my 5 boxes. Okay, I'm just going to put it right here. Well, these are my 5 presents each day. Just so you know why I'm making 5 boxes, it's my 5 presents, okay? So now I need to figure out, how many days. So I'm going to put a question mark here because I don't know that. And so I'm left with this. okay? And remember, I have my get on the side to help me. So if I know my total, I know my each, but I don't know my groups, I'm going to divide. So I'm going to do 30 divided by 5, okay? And again, I'm getting this picture to help me, my get. Okay, let me put it over here. Just to go through this again, I know my total, I know my each, but I don't know my groups. I'm going to divide. That's how I know. So now I use my prior knowledge, my basic facts, and I ask myself, okay, what times 5 gives me 30? That will be 6. So if she plans on wrapping 5 presents each day, it will be 6 days. Okay. So I can answer my first question, how many days to wrap 5 presents? I'm going to put here 6 days. Okay. So now I'm going to do my second question, how many days to wrap 10 presents? So I'm going to make a line going through so I don't confuse my work. And the same thing, I'm going to do my get. So I have my G, my E, my T. Okay. And so instead of the 5, we're doing the 10. So I still have 30 presents. And instead of the 5, I'm going to be doing 10 presents each day. And again, my groups are my days I do not know. Okay. So I'm going to make my strip diagram. Again, like I said, my total is still 30. And instead of 5 boxes, I'm going to make 10 because I have 10 presents that she wraps each day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, okay? And so these are my, I can label it again, these are my 10 presents. Okay, so in case you're wondering where is she getting the 10 boxes from, those are my 10 presents that she wraps each day. And so, just like the first one, I do not know how many days it's going to take her to wrap these 10 presents. So going back to my picture again, I know my total, I know my each, but I do not know my group, so I'm going to divide. So I'm doing 30 divided by 10. And again, we're just going to use our basic facts. So what times 10 will give me 30? That will be 3. So I know it's going to be 3 days. And I'm going to put here 3 days. Okay. But I'm not done yet. My main question's asking how much sooner will she finish? Okay. So I know if she wraps 5 presents, it takes her 6 days. And it's asking if instead she wraps 10 presents each day, how much sooner will she finish? So my last step is I'm going to subtract. And I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to do my 6 days minus my 3 days. 6 minus 3 is 3. So if she wraps 10 presents each day instead of 5, she will finish 3 days sooner. This is my final answer. Okay. So remember, when you're doing problems like this, definitely use this anchor chart. Write your questions on the side. Do your strip diagram. Do your get.